welcome to another episode of the Perspective Podcast. Today we have Paige on the show.
Yes, hello. How are you?
So good, so good. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime.
Absolutely.
I'm happy that you invited me.
Of course. You know what I mean? Like, as we grow, we want to get some perspective on here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited to hear what you have to share.
Absolutely.
That's right. Perfect. So this is a real unfiltered conversation. I'm going to be learning in real time, the things that has shaped Paige and made her who she is. You know what I mean? And for the viewers at home watching, maybe you can get some value from how she's navigated it.
Absolutely.
Excellent. So why don't you, let's get some insight on what's made Paige
right.
Paige.
Where do I start? Okay, so born and raised in Waterbury, Connecticut. For those who don't know, it's an inner city, filled with very diverse people. And I feel like, I feel like I've been through so much. I've grown so much. And yeah, here I am. I feel like I'm making a lot of money that I never feel like I would make before. I feel like I've grown so much as a person. And yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's so much to it, but
Yeah.
I feel like you got to ask me questions.
Yeah. Yeah, no, perfect. No, I get you. All right. So it seems to me like you seem a little bit almost like shy and reserved when it comes to actually opening up.
I am.
Maybe not like in general when it comes to just like talking and just like doing you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I feel like if we're getting deep, you're the type of person that puts that shit away.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from
I feel
2
like as a
seconds in.
Scorpio, that's how I am.
Oh, we got the zodiac signs, right, which is cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But now, like, since you said we kind of summed it up. You said you have gone through, some stuff, whatever. But now you're focusing on the money, right? So, like, through the shit that you've gone through, what's your focus? Like, what do you want out of your life? What's gonna give you that fulfillment? You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like being successful is always at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
We face challenges every single day. In life, there's always going to be some things that we're going through. But I feel like at the end of the day, it's always about your end goal.
Right.
It's always about what you want to achieve. It's not about what you go through, but it's about what you grow through in life. So I feel like just challenges I faced before, I feel like I've learned how to overcome them and really just get through every obstacle in life. Between like friends, family, a whole bunch of, just like understanding like what you really want out of life and stuff like that. I feel like I pride myself in like not really like looking through like what I've been through, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you. No, I think I'm a little distracted from the music. That's my fault.
No, you're good.
But yeah, I think what we want out of life kind of is a huge factor on how we go through life.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Like, if you want to be liked by everybody, you're setting yourself up for
failure.
For failure.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So, like, what you're ultimately looking is going to help with how you deal with shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's going to be able to give you that extra push on what you're willing to go through.
Yeah.
What you can handle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
It's not about just the stuff that you go through, but it's also about how you align your mission, like what you're focusing on for your fulfillment. That's huge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Probably
Absolutely.
more important than, because depending on what your outlook is, you'll suffer more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you might think the suffering's done just because you've gone through it, but
Right.
whatever your outlook is for your future,
Right.
you might suffer more.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
agree.
So that's...
And I feel like with that too, part of it comes through like not caring what people think. I feel like I've had to learn that. That was something hard for me to learn. But I feel like, as a girl growing up, you're constantly like worried about what other people think of you and how people perceive you and stuff like that. I feel like I've learned that respectfully, you should not give a fuck. You should not care what other people have to say about you, what they think about you, as long as you know who you are to your core and you're authentic and you're organic.
Right.
It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
As long as you know your morals, your values. I feel like it doesn't really matter what other people's opinions are of you,
Yeah. I get you.
Yeah.
And I want to add to it.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, I think it's not just about knowing who you are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes you don't know who you are. But if you listen to people too much, you'll never find out who you are. You know what I mean? You'll start living off of their mold of how they tell you who you are, what you should be.
Correct.
You know what I mean? So it's good to kind of just like block out people so that you can give yourself a chance to find out who you are.
I agree.
You know what I mean? It's like that give and take a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's definitely always good to get insight from other people too, you know?
Yeah.
You know, help from other people. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking for help or anything like that. But just not caring what people think is something huge and major. You know what I mean? To me personally.
Right.
And I think like loving yourself has really been something that I've worked on the past couple years. I really learned that, and that has shaped me into the person I am today. Just confidence, you know. Yeah. Self-esteem. I feel like as women we go through a lot too with self-esteem issues. So I feel like me learning, you know, who I am and stuff like that, and just like growing my self-love throughout the years has really shaped me into the person I am today.
So was there a period of time where you feel like you weren't loving yourself? Like what was the breaking point?
Absolutely. Oh my God. You know, I definitely lost myself a couple years back. Good now. But I definitely lost myself a couple of years ago when, you know, I was going through like facing relationship issues, you know, financial issues, things like that. I feel like just going through like major life changes and then just not really like truly loving myself to my core.
Yeah.
And I've learned that, you know, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to love you? So yeah, that really.
So do you think like has it made you like cold-hearted or shallow? How you close yourself off a little bit from the world?
That's good. Definitely. I feel like ever since I've, you know, faced certain things in relationships, I definitely grew a little bit cold-hearted. But I feel like at that too, that's such a loaded question.
It's not loaded. It's just direct.
Yeah, it is. I think.
Just be yourself. Don't try to hide. See, you're trying to answer it in the question that I just. Are you closed off? You're trying to close yourself off.
I feel like yes. Okay, so it did give me a cold heart. You know, but in that too, I also learned who is deserving of my loving self and who isn't. You know, you know, you go through a breakup and like you're like, okay, you know, heart on ice. You know, I don't really want to love anybody ever again. You know what I mean? You go through those stages, but then like you come down from it and you're just like, okay, like this is what I need to do to shift my perspective and this side of me, and you know, vice versa. So I don't know. Yeah, it definitely does give you a cold heart, but at the same time you just learn to like love yourself and like learn to put up with certain things and what not to put up with certain things and things like that. So
yeah. I got so many questions.
Definitely.
Like, first, I guess, who did you become cold-hearted to? Is it just to everybody or just men? Or people who you, like men who you find interest in? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you becoming cold-hearted to? Like, is it family members? Is it just the whole world? You know what I mean?
The whole world at
The
first.
whole world.
The whole world at first. And then, you know, with that too, I definitely became cold-hearted towards, you know, people, well, men I've had interest in. But then, yeah, I feel like your first heartbreak really shapes like how you love other people after, if that makes sense.
I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel like I'm not cold-hearted as I once was before. And I feel like going back to like loving yourself and stuff like that, it really just, like I said, I feel like it really just shapes you and like, and teaches you like who, you know, is really there for you and who's not, who's genuine, who's not.
Right. Well, how does that have to do with the future though? Like if somebody came and broke your heart, that has to do with that person. You know what I mean? How does that have to do with the rest of, you know, everybody?
I hear you. And I feel like I try not to project that feeling onto other people. You know what I mean? I try not to carry like past situations and past relationship problems into, you know, the future problems and stuff like that. I feel like you just learn from it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
So was it just like one really bad heartbreak or like a few?
Correct.
No,
just one.
Just one?
Just one little
so how
jerk.
come I'm a little jerk?
A little jerk.
I'm a jerk. I know. Yo, so how come with the heartbreak you closed off to the family, to potential friends? Like, we didn't get into the friend side. Maybe you did, but why everybody?
Honestly, no, not really. I feel like I didn't really necessarily become cold towards like my friends and family. It was just like to the world. And I was just like, okay, I need to lock in. I need to study more. I need to work more. I need to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was pretty much it. But
what is it about relationships that we put our identity, like, that we just like lose
I
ourselves?
don't understand it. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I feel like me personally, I'm such a lover girl. So like when I'm in love, like that's my world, you know? But it really does like shape you though, you know what I mean? Like you're with somebody, you know, and like that becomes your world. That becomes like your, you know, your right hand. So it's like a life change, honestly.
How did you what got you into the relationship? Like, was it like straight looks? Was it like a mission, being goal oriented together? Like, how'd you guys get together?
Okay, so I'll just give you context. So I was 16 when I first got with my first boyfriend. So initially it was off looks, and then it was like, okay, now we have so much in common. Now we're doing everything together. Now we're spending so much time together. Now I know so much about you. You know so much about me, and now I just can't picture life without you. You know what I mean? But yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just try to understand this type of stuff. You
know? Yeah, like, definitely.
I think from what I'm getting, I'm trust struck associating information. So I've come across a lot of stuff as I've gone through life. And some of the information that I found is that like children, when they go through crazy stuff, this has nothing to do with you. This is just like, you know, they associate that stuff that's happening to them as like they're the ones to blame. They're the ones who's causing it. Yeah. So it's like they put their identity in the circumstance. Right. So when we're with somebody and we're like super intimate with them, it's like we have like, and we're like more intimate and open. It's like we're being our full selves to this person. Correct. So we kind of like associate our openness and like with that person as like who we are. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like interesting. You know, I don't really have much to say after that. I'm just like trying to put like pieces together. Right. Yeah, no, definitely. I feel like that is a great point, to be honest. I feel like when you're young, you're naive, you don't really know too much about everything, and you're absorbing everything around you. And like when you're in love, obviously, like I don't know, I feel like it's a certain part where it's just like, okay, like now we're together and that's it, and I'm gonna grow old with you, you know. And then like you get older and then you start like learning about life, and then you know, people really could hurt you. Yeah. So yeah, no, I feel that. I feel that. That's why maybe I haven't, who am I to talk? You know what I mean? I haven't put myself in a relationship ever in my life because that's the type of shit that I'm concerned with. Like I was concerned of, I'm not really concerned with losing myself because now as I've gotten closer to the Most High. Yeah. And I feel like that's where my identity is, not in a relationship. And if the relationship takes me away from the Most High, I don't want that. I hear you. But I feel like with that being said, you know, a relationship is a risk. It's a gamble. You know what I mean? You could be bound to be getting hurt, or you also could be bound to, you know, like elevating with this person. And as long as you guys are aligned with each other's goals and stuff like that, you really could go to the top together. Yeah. What's the top? Oh, the top. Success. You know, it looks different to everybody. But the top to me could really just be like owning, you know, real estate together, building a family, having a nice, you know, family dynamic, being loyal to each other. I feel like just taking over the world, you know what I mean? So I hear that. You definitely could do that with a person. You just have to know that person. You know what I mean? 100%. You're giving them access to your entire life. Correct. You know what I mean? Everything you build could be destroyed just by the partner that you have. So it's very important who you decide to be with. Correct. Which is why I'm staying single for the rest of my life. Oh, God. Can't trust nobody. Nobody. No. You know what I'm saying? If I get married, I'm going to have a tight-knit contract. You get what I'm saying? That shit is locked up. No, you have to open your heart. Open my heart? My heart is open. Okay. My heart is open. That's good. You know what I'm saying? Okay. We're trying to help a lot of people with this podcast. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? That's my hope. But all I need is God at the end of the day.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's everything, and that's what the top means for me.
Correct.
Getting my
Yeah.
way into heaven. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I could try. Obviously, I want to like live comfortably, live
Mhm.
nice, be able to give back to people.
Yeah.
That'd be that's why I want money.
Yeah.
You see how sometimes people give other people money and it's like it makes their fucking day, like their
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You give somebody
Mhm.
10 grand, 50 grand,
Mhm.
and it changes a life.
Mhm.
That's the type of shit why I want money.
Yeah. No,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
Which is amazing. You know, people like you are angels on earth. I feel like other people are so greedy and selfish, and they just want to take the money. And when they have the money, they just want more and more and more. You know. So I respect people like you, and honestly, I'm the same way. I would love to get rich and help, you know, the homeless or, you know, people who just like go through troubled things in life, and especially like troubled kids. I hate to see it, and I know they, you know, succumb to like their environment and stuff like that. And then, you know, I hate that, but definitely I agree.
Yeah, I know. But there's only so much we can do. There's always going to be evil. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately.
But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to build my riches here.
Yeah.
You know, because even in the Bible, that's where I live my life. Just to bring up that riches again. I got to. I got to.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It says not to build up your riches on this earth where insects and moths can get to it, where it decays, it dies. Every a bit of wealth will die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's best to lay up your riches in heaven. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my take is. But I know you probably don't agree with it, which is
no,
fine.
no, definitely. I definitely appreciate that perspective. It's true. You know what I mean? I feel like that looks different to everybody, but I definitely appreciate that perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like me personally, I feel like we only have one time on this earth, so might as well make the best of it. You know, but obviously that's internal. So.
So pleasure over everything. Pleasure over everything. She got her heart broken. She's so numb. She needs to feel something.
No,
feel
I'm good
something.
now. I'm good now. But I mean, just going back to like difficulties and adversities, like, you know, faced in my life, I feel like I've always had to, you know, get over things. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Just like get over things, get through things, and just keep pushing forward.
You never had an outlet to have like conversations.
Yeah. If that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you wish you could have spoken about?
Honestly, just how, I don't know. That's hard. I feel like loyalty.
Do you have it buried? Is it buried down? You're so used to pushing it down. You completely forgot about it. Right? It's hard to articulate that type of stuff.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just loyalty. I feel like loyalty is so like rare nowadays. It's insane.
You got to be the example.
I know. I do lead by example. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because if you're not, how are you gonna get that back? People are gonna catch whiff of that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that is true.
You know. That's part of the game. Like if you want to find love, you gotta open yourself to it.
Yeah.
You gotta show love.
Yeah.
You can't just like close yourself off and think that you're gonna get that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get what you put out. So.
Very true.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
You know, you gotta be a warrior out here. You gotta be strong. It's hard to just be vulnerable, but how else are you gonna get what you want?
Yeah.
You gotta have those hard conversations. You want to make that money. You gotta be able to say certain things when people are on their feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
How you close the deals up.
Yeah.
The transfer of emotion, these, you know, sales and stuff. So.
I agree.
It's that warrior shit. If you really want to make that money, otherwise you got to sit back and let your man do it.
You
know what I'm saying?
Not happening. No.
Not happening.
Not happening.
Okay, I'll get you. I'm coming at you too heavily now, right?
I can take it. I'm a strong girl. No, I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
I get you. You don't need to understand everything.
Yeah.
Especially, you know, you weren't expecting probably to get this deep.
Yeah.
You know
no,
what I mean?
Definitely not. I'm like, okay, I'm coming in here to talk about my problems.
It's about the answers. It's about what we get from like just, you know, just thinking about shit.
Yeah.
We just have that conversation. You know what I mean? Like, I know what that's like growing up as a kid. You try to like express yourself, but you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just like all we're doing is just giving the option to be able to talk about shit.
Correct. Yeah.
We don't care. You know, we're just like, maybe it's this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that.
Yeah.
We're just chilling. We're not weak.
No.
You know what I mean? We just want to just understand a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I know it's holding me back some way. I feel held back. Like something's holding me back. Like I gotta. What the fuck is it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I have value in these conversations.
Yeah. No, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Just to give someone. That's it.
I hear you. I feel like we get so afraid and we get so wrapped up in like failing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we're almost like too afraid to even try before we even get there because we're afraid of failing.
Yeah.
You know? And I feel like it's so important, like you said, to have like uncomfortable conversations and, you know, stuff like that, just to even be comfortable. That's so big. That's so major.
Yeah.
And, you know, just going through like, because life is always going to life. At the end of the day, life is always going to life. You're always going to have problems. You're always going to have issues. It's really just all about how you overcome them.
Right.
Really about how you just look at it too. I feel like optimism is so important. You know, looking at a glass half full versus half empty.
Yeah.
Your mindset and your perspective is just so important. And I also feel like delusion is it sounds crazy, but I feel like delusion is good. You know what I mean? I feel like to a certain extent, you know,
right.
And just always having like your end goal in the forefront of your mind, honestly, always having that tunnel vision, because like I said, there's always going to be challenges in life, there's always going to be difficulties, but it's all about how you overcome them and get through them.
Amen. I 100% agree with that.
Seriously.
I 100% agree with that. And also just to kind of tie some other parts from what we were saying before too, is like this identity thing. When we go through actions and we have a failure, we associate our identity to that failure. Which is bullshit. It's not. You know what I mean? It's just an outcome. You know what I mean? Maybe you have so many different ways that we can move, so many different words I could say at once. Why am I choosing these? You know what I mean? And maybe that's why I failed, because I chose these words. But if I, go back, circle around and choose some other word combinations, I didn't make up words. I'm not these words.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But like, we got to also disassociate ourselves with the result of things. You know what I mean? And that's even with the success of things, because again, glory to God, whenever I achieve, it's not me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And there's so much beauty in failure too. You know what I mean? Like there's things you grow from. There's things you learn from. You're like, okay, like that didn't work, so let me try this. You know what I mean? And maybe now I can succeed. Like, NFL players, NBA, like they didn't get there by like not failing. You know what I mean? Like that at one point they definitely went through some things and they're like, okay, like I gotta shift this. I gotta do this.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? So, and just like finding your comfort zone as well. And like what you're comfortable with and stuff like that. But with that being said, standing outside of your comfort zone is super good too, like super major, just to see what else you can succeed. I feel like that's really big in our generation. I feel like nobody really wants to stand outside of their comfort zone, and
definitely
people are stagnant, people are lazy, people would rather just like
so crazy.
People would rather just honestly just stay with what they're doing and what they're comfortable with. Like it could be as simple as like moving out of your hometown. People don't want to move out of their hometown because they're familiar with everything going on with people, they know they've grew up with and stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like that's super major into just like changing your life around and stuff like that. And, people are just so afraid to try. People are so afraid of like I said, failure and stuff like that. I feel like we don't ever really give ourselves a chance to even try. So, yeah, I feel like you need to really just stand outside of your comfort zone just to even like get a little bit of taste of like what success really could mean to you.
Right. So, I love it. Yeah. Yo, you're giving some nice input.
Thank you.
Some good thoughts coming in.
Appreciate that.
So like what I heard when what you just said is people are afraid to try, right? And people are afraid to get out of their comfort zone, right? My thing is like, yo, everything is like documented these days, right? We're social creatures. Like we get influenced by how people speak to us. Even if we want to be like as immobile as possible, it still kind of gets us tight sometimes, you know? So we're affected by others, you know what I mean? When you get out of your comfort zone and you're trying something new, you're going to be shit. You You know what I mean? Like more likely than
people look at you crazy.
You know what I mean? More likely than not. Like you could have a dream in your heart. You know what I'm saying? But if the first time trying it, you're gonna need to improve.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then so everything's documented. People can see that readily. You know what I mean? Or just people are able to see our discomfort, our lack of skills so easily. And because of that, people retract themselves. And they're just like, yo, I'm getting ridiculed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And they get discouraged.
Yeah, and they stop.
Yep.
It's like so much more focus now on our lack of skills. You know, but you got to be able to push through that bullshit if you really want to achieve anything.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So getting out of the comfort zone is definitely on point.
Yeah.
And I think people are a little bit scared now because they get feedback whenever they're shit at anything, and they think their life has to be perfect in this game of social media, which is bullshit.
Oh my God, don't even get me started with social media.
Let's get started.
Don't even get me started. Social media, oh my God, it can be used in so many different lights, but I feel like there's so, I mean, even with AI now, like it looks so real, you know? And
it's crazy.
It's so insane. And I feel like every single day it just gets more and more real looking. And then like in 2050, what's real life? You know what I mean? Like it's going to be
Matrix,
insane. And I just
goggles.
and I feel bad for like even the kids nowadays who they can't differentiate between like AI and real life. You know what I mean? Like
right.
what they're shown is what they see and it's what they believe. You know what I mean? And I just feel bad for them in the future. But I just feel like social media is so deceiving. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
You can't believe everything you see on social media.
Definitely not.
Absolutely not. I mean, between the filters, what people say, people's opinion, like it's just social media. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I have it, obviously. But do I revolve my life around it? I do not. I'm not gonna lie. I am very on social media, but I'm private from social media, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't share my whole entire life on there because I live in real life.
Yeah.
Unlike other people. So.
Right. Yeah, no, I hear you. It's going to be fucked up. In the future, 2050, we're going to have AI basketball players and they're going to actually be like, I'm nice with this shit. And that's going to be, they're going to swear on it. And there's going to be leagues. It's going to be like, it's going to be like that.
It's going to be
my AI is fucking out of here.
Yes.
That's how it's going to be.
I know.
But also, it's mad interesting because like we know it's fake as shit. You know it's fake. And I feel like a lot of people do. But at the same time, like, you know, like social media also has this effect when like women post on stuff, they get, you know, like mad attention. You know what I mean? Like from all these different guys, maybe not necessarily the best, you know what I mean? But, and then, I don't know, like I feel like it's kind of fucked relationships up. And I feel like it's gassed people's heads up.
Yeah.
And they feel like they have this ability to do all this shit, but it's really just dudes trying to fuck them, not trying to actually cuff them.
Yeah.
And then they take that as like, and like all this other shit. You know, I'm not trying to like throw nobody under the bus.
Yeah, no.
Or talk my shit like that, but I'm just saying all this fake shit. We think like a lot of people think it's real.
Yeah.
And it's actually fucked up a lot of shit. That's my thoughts.
I definitely agree with that. This is a major topic. I feel like it's something that nobody really talks about a lot. But I feel like
you comfortable?
Yeah, no, I'm good. You
want like another pillow behind you?
No, I'm good. I have
all right.
Social media definitely fucked up a lot of relationships, and it could just be as simple as like being not transparent. You know, it can fuck up your trust, it can fuck up your honesty, it could fuck up everything in your relationship. That's why
it could fuck up your success, your potential, because you are so worried to look stupid.
Yeah, and just like maintaining an image, a lot of people are worried about that on social media too. Like I said, people don't live in real life. They're simply literally just living for the internet, and it's crazy. It's fucked up out here. Social media pisses me off sometimes, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you.
But it's really just all about how you use it too. I mean, I feel like there's also good ways, you know, you can use social media for like business and stuff like that. You know, education. I personally love TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like TikTok for me personally is educational, and it's also very funny. I like funny content. So I'm always up there laughing, giggling and stuff. But yeah, no, social media, it really is all about how you use it. But as far as like relationships and social media, I feel like there has to be like boundaries, there has to be things like spoken about and stuff like that. There has to be transparency with social media and relationships, because it can mess up a relationship bad.
Right. And that shit.
Yeah. Agree.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I couldn't date a social media girl.
No?
She gotta have no socials.
I hear you. I feel like I get that. I feel like my man would have to either have like limited social media or none at all. I feel that.
We making business. I gotta have a social.
Correct. Yeah,
I'm making money out here with it. I got it.
You know, whoever makes the most money on social media can have it. The other person.
You got to. That's it. You're locked up.
I hear you.
You're
I get that.
up.
I get that.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. You got any advice for like people just in general? You know what I mean? Like either social media or focusing on.
I have advice for women. No, I'm kidding.
For women?
No, just like, you know, what I've been through and stuff like that as a woman and stuff like that. You know, girls going throughout their 20s and stuff like that. I feel like have your own income, have your own stuff, have your own independence. Do not rely on other people. You know, don't, you know, just don't care what people
fuck all
think.
That. Yo, let me take care of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Sit at home, enjoy yourself. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, when you go through life, you face a lot, and it's all just like how I said, like how you get through things and stuff like that. You know, don't be afraid to ask for help. Use social media and use like the internet platforms for good things, and follow people you want to be like.
This is all good stuff.
Yeah, you know, follow stuff that you want to do. For example, if you want to like grow your fitness goals, follow pages that talks about that, and like you know, follow pages that, you know, cater to that. And yeah, just work on yourself always. I feel like every single day there's something new that you can like improve on, something new that you can learn and stuff like that.
We're just scratching the surface over here with you.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like you're so quiet, so reserved, so shy.
I am. You know, let me get a shot.
You want a shot? That's funny. All right, hold up. Should you keep the
Are we
cameras
really
rolling?
getting a shot?
Yeah. We might. I'm going to cut it off on the show. Probably
Okay.
not going to share that. But
Okay, definitely.
this is funny. Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see who comes out. You just admiring the space?
Yeah, I like it.
Nosy as fuck.
I am very.
I'm just kidding. That's funny. I got you in a full like contortion.
Yeah.
Looking through my shit. That's funny as fuck.
I was like trying to like stretch my back as well, and then I was like,
Right.
oh shit, that's cool. I like that setup.
Yeah, me too.
Is that like for your like photography and stuff like that? I mean,
Yeah,
that's nice.
it's for everything.
That's
Business, video,
cool.
education,
Nice.
vibing, music.
How long have you been doing that, like photography and stuff like that? Holy shit,
5
that's a big
years.
shot.
Oh, my fault. Here.
No, you're good.
You
You're
can take
good.
this
You're
one.
good.
I don't even know what's like big or small here. You can take this one.
Thank you.
I don't even know here.
Cheers.
Cheers
It's our first podcast.
to our first podcast.
Hey. It was actually really good.
Yeah, it's smooth.
What is it called?
This is Zarbato.
Zarbato.
Some shit.
Yeah, it is small.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. Pretty good.
Can you see it in the
Can I see it in the shot? That's a good question. It is a good question. You can see the top part, so I'll put it down here.
All right. And we're back.
And we're back, locked in.
Back. Wait. I'm not back. Hang on.
Wire on the left side.
And we're back. Okay.
Locked in.
Locked in.
Locked
I like
in.
it.
There we go. She got a smile on her face now. Smiling ear to ear.
I'm so giggly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Does that just
like
happen?
in real life, I'm very giggly.
No matter what, without the shot.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it? What got you so much looser? Was it really the shot?
Yeah.
Yes.
Literally.
Holy shit! It touches her lips and
No,
free.
actually though, yeah.
That ass.
Yeah.
That was a quick turnaround, 180. Holy shit! And that was barely anything.
Yeah. I'm very giggly, honestly.
What?
I laugh and smile a lot.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like a sign of like longevity or some shit.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna live long.
It's better to smile and laugh than
It
not,
is. I agree.
You know, stress kills.
Yeah, stress does kill.
So
Unfortunately.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it. It's such a change. It's so giggly.
I'm dead. I am. I'm very giggly in real life.
It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice. It's
Thank
nice.
you. Thanks.
We should try to get that more often without the shot, though.
I know.
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
know,
And if
I
we
know.
can't, then maybe we should just rock a shot in your pocket at
think
all
it's-
time. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like an
Nah,
alcoholic.
right. Let's not get into that. That was a joke.
No, I know.
I'm just joking.
I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, definitely. Just difficulties in life and adversities that you face. I feel like you're always gonna face some things. You know.
Definitely.
You're always gonna go through some things.
It doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it can become. It can be less like what's the word? Not immobilizing. It can be like weight off your shoulder. It doesn't have to be so heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
You could definitely take the weight off
Yeah.
based on how you look at stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so major. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Jesus.
You can let it either make you or break you, like real life, you know?
Yeah. The Most High.
Yeah. But it's really just all about how you go through things. It's how you have to grow through it. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through anything in life, but you have to grow through it as well. You can't let it break you.
Right.
You know?
And know that it doesn't define you.
Correct.
It's just things that have happened to you.
That's major. Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Agree.
if you could, you wouldn't have chose that. That's not you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, maybe you would have chosen it.
Right.
You know, maybe you like difficult shit.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what I'm
true
saying?
too. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So.
And I feel like sometimes we always question like, oh, why this happened to me? Why does this have to happen to me? And it's like, it's how you look at it too. You know, it's like, maybe I had to go through that just so I can learn this. And now I can like, you know, teach this to the next person, teach this to my kids, teach this to my nieces, my nephews, things like that. Just so they can learn, you know, what I've been through and like how I shifted it and how I got through it. And now here I am, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So. Definitely.
I use that as a tool too.
Yeah.
What am I learning for others, not just for myself?
Correct.
You know, everything I get through I know other people might have some value in it too.
Mm-hmm. And
So.
like nobody's perfect. I feel like I always put that in the back of my mind. Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Not one single I don't care who you are, how much money you have, how good you look, nothing like that.
Right.
We're humans. We're human beings. We weren't born perfect. We're not going to die perfect. No matter how much we try to like shape it.
That's right.
You know, or shift it or anything like that. Nobody's perfect. So I feel like it's always good to like be vulnerable sometimes and just like ask for help when you need help. And,
right. And also express love.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's major.
Like people, if you're not perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like detach yourself from certain things.
Mm-hmm.
You might get a negative response, but it's still important to at least try to say something that could be valuable to somebody.
Correct.
Show love.
Show love. That's so major. Yes. I'm very big on that. I'm very big on showing love. Just as much love I'll show to, you know, a CEO of a company, I'll show to the janitor that's working for that company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like at the end of the day, like I said, nobody's perfect. So whatever is given to you can always be taken from you. So I feel like being humble and always like recognizing that in the back of your mind, it's just super important, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I agree.
100%.
100%.
Yeah. Life is life.
Life is life.
Life is life.
I respect you for coming on the show, honestly. You know what I mean? Because I really feel like you are mad closed off.
I am.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like we're like tiptoeing this conversation. You know, like we can
Yeah.
only go so deep because I know that
Yeah.
you don't feel comfortable. It's okay.
No, no, no. It's not that I don't feel comfortable. I'm just, like I said, I'm reserved. I'm very quiet. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like I'm just private with a lot of things.
I mean, I can make sense of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
Mm.
I would, yeah, maybe it's better to say
No,
it.
ask me questions, and then I'll definitely give you more insight.
Do you feel like your past would catch up to you?
Ooh, that's a good question. In what sense? Or just in general?
I guess I don't know. I don't know.
Like swallowing deep is hard.
In 4K.
I literally, in a way, maybe, but I feel like I've healed from things from my past, so I don't think so. But if it does, I'm just gonna face it head on. I feel like certain things I've been through, maybe, but at the same time, like it could, it really could catch up to me. But I feel like I will always just try to like knock that shit down. You know what I mean? Get through it. What about you?
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
It's a really good question. It makes you think a lot. I don't know.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know how to answer that.
That's
like
okay.
It's hard. Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to have an answer. You know what I'm saying? You can also even say, I don't want to answer that.
Yeah.
You can just say, no, fuck that question. Next one, please.
I feel like I haven't done anything in my life where I'm like, okay, like, damn, like that might come to light, or you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've always been like super transparent, with like my friends, family, my lovers, like things like that. So I feel like there's nothing where I'm like I have skeletons in my closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, I hope I don't relive things from my past. That would suck, I feel like I try every single day to not do that, but I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
God bless.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
You too.
No problem. No problem.
I really like these headphones.
They're nice.
I'm gonna take them home with me.
Nah, you can't take them.
They're super cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's chill.
Yeah.
I don't even think it's the headphones. Those are pretty generic headphones.
Are they?
Yeah.
I think I like that I can hear myself.
Yeah.
When
The
I
mic
speak.
is probably what you enjoy. That's what. Yeah.
All of it. All of the above.
Welcome to the experience.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just the cozy setting.
Yeah.
I should call that my studio or some shit. Like
Ooh, I
the
like
cozy
that.
setting. The cozy. I don't know.
The cozy cast.
The cozy casting couch.
Casting couch. Ooh, I like that.
That's a thing.
That's a good one.
That's a thing.
That's a good one. The cozy casting couch.
The cozy casting couch. Welcome.
Triple C.
Triple C in the morning.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really have much to say.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't really have any more questions, I feel like.
If you were to give advice to people, what would you give?
If I were to give advice, live for the Most High. Give yourself up. You know what I'm saying?
In what way?
In every way. In every way. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Live for, I don't know how to put it into words. Live for the Most High. Die for Him. That's what I would say. Die for the body of the Holy Spirit. That means those who are destined to go into the kingdom too. It's the Most High, but it's also the children of God. Die for the body of the Holy Spirit. You could be part of the body. You know what I mean? Other people could be part of it. Die for that. Die for that.
I feel like that's super major. That's super major. I try not to get too spiritual with other people, because I don't know what everybody's beliefs are when it comes to that. But I know what you mean, and I know what you're saying, and I definitely agree with that. I feel like, He died for us. We should die for Him too. And yeah, just honestly, just work for him, please him, and sacrifice things for him like he did for us. And yeah, I feel like I said, I don't try to get too spiritual with other people because I don't know really what their beliefs are when it comes down to like who's their most high, who's their highest power and stuff like that. But I hear you. I definitely agree with you.
Cool.
Well, it was really nice doing this with you.
Yeah, 100%.
We should definitely do another one. I like this.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down. Next time we'll make sure you get the giggles early.
I'll just come drunk. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
I'm kidding,
God.
kidding,
Nah,
kidding.
you coming deep. Not a good look.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
No, this has been super cool. I like that.
Yeah, me too. All right, guys. Well, there's anything else like before we wrap it up like entirely, like anything that you want to get off your chest, any shout outs?
Any shout outs? Ooh, shout out to you for inviting me here.
Appreciate you.
Of course. Shout out to I don't have any specific ones, actually. Shout out to my homegirl who's having her first baby. I'm proud of her. I'm so happy for her. Thank you. She's due in April. And shout out to all the people who are just trying their best every day to get to the top and be successful and getting through shit and making shit happen. And the loyal people. Love me some loyal people.
Hallelujah. So. Awesome. Well, that was a wonderful episode of the Perspective Podcast. Paige, thank you so much for coming on. I really greatly appreciate it.
Anytime.
There were some wise conversations that we had.
Definitely.
There was actually some
gems.
Pretty good. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I loved it. If you guys have any comments down below, make sure you leave them. And we're going to link her socials. Follow her along. Follow the podcast. Subscribe, like, and we'll see you in the next one.